Namaste programs. Let's get that on there. There we go. Welcome back to the stream and back to Chat Guesser, GeoGuessr. We're gonna start a new streak and we're gonna take over our 170 that we lost and in the most unfortunate circumstances yesterday. I'd like to tell you that it was almost because of some kind of horrible place, but no, I just had a senior moment. I had a squirrel moment. I saw some bright lights and I wanted to have a look at Antwerp, even though we were nowhere near Antwerp. And I, for whatever reason, then forgot what I was doing. And I just went click, guess, bang. I don't even usually do it that quickly. There you go. That's all in the past. I'm not particularly concerned about it. It is just a game. Hello, Geo. Nice hairstyle. I just didn't shave it today. It's just a little bit longer than it usually is. Let's go. We haven't started one, have I? No, let's just start a country streak. Default settings. We've still got 170 here though. We've still got 170. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Just even 2 days worth of growth. Even 1 day. I used to shave in the morning and stream in the evening and I could still see it. These days I shave just before I stream. But I didn't today because I'm a lazy bugger. I will tomorrow though. Did I lose the streak? Yes, I lost the streak. I thought you were here for that. Hello from Antwerp. Yes, I'm never going to hear the end of that. Strangely enough, I wanted to see what was going on in Euro Truck Simulator this afternoon, and so I did a couple of things there, and one of them was to Antwerp. I'm like, nah, not going there. I will never go to Antwerp ever again. Geo, it wasn't... I'd love to tell you that it was a horrible, you know, photosphere or something like that. I went insane. I was tired. We were in Netherlands. We knew we were in Netherlands. It was absolutely, we knew, you know, and for whatever reason, there was a truck that I just saw that said Antwerp. And for some reason, I decided I'm going to go have a look at Antwerp because I just want to see something. I don't even know what I was looking for. Forgot what I was doing and thought, oh, I must be here to select Antwerp. Selected Antwerp, hit guess. And of course, Antwerp's in Belgium. I just, senior moment. Senior moment. We're starting again. Now, I've had a thought about how this could work. If I turn all of those off, you guys should be able to guess, right? And we won't be able to see if you're close or even if you're right, but hopefully it'll tell us at the end, yeah? So that way you guys can guess, but without it telling me that you've got the guess right, or you even, so that you can't then go, oh, you know, it's England or whatever. What do you think? Let's try that. Let's see if that works. I just wonder if we can organize our stuff a bit better here. What if I move this down to there, and then this I have to do over here, like so. Let's find out. All right. Well, my first guess is UK. They're giving us an easy one to start off with. Yellow number plates in the back, white number plates in the front, English street names. My only problem with using Chat Guesser is I haven't got the little arrows. I wish there was some setting for that, but I guess no. Okay, so yeah, look. Okay, Geo's done a guess, Pagan's done a guess, but we don't know what the guess is. I don't think you guys know. You don't get a whisper back from the bot or anything, do you? Let's find out. Let's see if we can just... I mean, it looks like the UK... We're on 0, so who gives a shit? Even if we fail now... It was... Okay. Of course, my one won't count properly. But it will tell you that you got it right. Sweet. So Gia got it right. Pagan got it right. Although, hang on. Can I reset people's streaks? Wait, I don't... I want to... Okay, next round. Is that going to go away? Yeah. There's a command for resetting people's streaks. Where was that? Let's see. Chatguesser.com. Clear your stat. You can only clear your own stats. Can I not clear everyone else's? Command, set streak user number. So let's go, what was it? Set streak user number. So you were on 5, weren't you? No, don't mess it up. Let's just try this. Let's try and learn something about, so set streak, Pagan for 1. I don't get a message about this, but we'll find out after this one. All right, let's go. My first guess is Japan or South Korea. That's possibly Japanese in their Chinese writing. We've got the square yellow number plates. That's Japan as well. Looks very Japan. You know, look, I tend to, when I'm doing my own streaks, I think that's kanji there. We'll wait for Pagan to put their guess in before I put my guess in, otherwise you'll miss out on being on, we're contesting on the streaks. Assume it's, well, you know, let me know if you wanted me to look around a bit more. I'm gonna go Japan. And seeing as we're less than 10, I tend to just start caring about the streak after about 10, you know? Was Japan, didn't reset your streak, so it must be user number 2 then, instead of your actual name. Set streak 2, 1. Is it because I'm doing it in this chat screen? Maybe it is. Hang on, let's try it here. Set streak 2, 1. Unrecognized command. Oh wait, is it oh, it's exclamation mark. I'm an idiot. Of course it's exclamation mark. In which case I can almost certainly do it here then. Set streak 2, 1. Alright, try set streak Pagan 1. I don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out if either of those worked. It's not changing immediately, but let's go. Everyone's at 2. Alright. Forever. Streaks would have to be on. No. I mean, it was on that final screen, it shows it. Solzak. We've got these red with white things. Let's go downhill rather than uphill. I don't have a guesser yet. Let me know if you want to guess in the chat. Yo, Peanut B, how you doing? Unfortunately, Peanut B, if you want to play the chat guesser, oh, you should be able to actually play via YouTube. I don't see why not. I've got it set up with Twitch, but there's no reason why you can't do CG from YouTube. Maybe. Anyway, if you want to play along, you go to that map there and yeah, and feel free to play along in here. If it does look like Northern Europe. We've got umlauts on the U, umlauts on the O. There goes my bot again, talking. Streamlabs anyway. That should only be every 15 minutes or something now. Australia, yep. So Peanut, no, you do CG and then you'll have that chatguesser.com map Chaz Rover bot. You click on that and that'll give you a map of the world. You guess where you put your guess in, and then that'll give you a thing that you then. I don't know if that'll work from YouTube. Will it? Maybe. It'll give you a whisper command. Not sure. We're definitely Europe. We've got yellow number plate. So someone visiting from somewhere, or maybe not. What is Streamlabs doing? Yeah, so look, I don't know if it'll work from YouTube or whether it only works on Twitch or not. So CG, you should see that link there now, which is chatguesser.com/map. That'll give you a thing to click on a map, which will then give you a whisper command that you then paste into the chat, which should talk to Chaz Roverbot, and then add you to the thing. This is only the second time I've ever used this program, ChatGuesser, to try and get a bit more interaction with chat. But yeah, I haven't actually tested it through YouTube. I've only tested it. I'm dual streaming to Twitch and YouTube for the moment. Yeah, it might be. It might be. Let me just, how would I look at this? Let me go to my YouTube and directly go to the chat. Wow, what happened there? Oh, that's the wrong one. Might help if I went to YouTube and not Twitch. Just give me a second, let me just see. So if I go CG in here, well, this there you go. I'm doxing my real name. Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? Doesn't work. No, unfortunately, you'll just have to guess along in chat. That's the way to go. That's how we've been playing all week since I started playing like a week and a half ago. Yeah, feel free to just give us your guess in chat, and if you just won't be able to, we won't see what streak you're up to. That's, I mean, it doesn't really matter either way. I'm thinking, you know, maybe Austria. Oh, no, it can't be with that writing, could it? Oh, it could be German writing. E-Bob. Hallenbad Wellness Mountain Club. Well, let me see what did it show it on. So you see how Restream Bob restreated some Sasha Groves wrote something? Yeah, that's me. That's my real name. I don't care if you know it. I mean, it would take you all of about 5 seconds to figure that out if you looked at anything, if you've got any kind of detective skills whatsoever. All right, let's see. Hallenbad. Is Hallenbad a? Yeah, we've got the German umlaut and thing. Yeah, my name is, well, yeah. I don't know. Chaz to me is the version of me in the computer, like Tron, and yeah. So I guess sitting here in real life is Sasha, but what you're seeing through the camera being digitized, that's Chaz. So it's a little bit nutty in my head. I sort of feel like I'm portraying a character, but that's how it is. That's how it is. Let's see, I'm not seeing a Hallenbad very obviously. We could be in Germany. Let's keep going. The technique to find your whereabouts on a globe using the compass and the sun's position. Yeah, I guess you would be able to do that. People used to be able to do that all the, I mean, that isn't that just what a sextant does? You know, the boat people, the ships used to use this sort of weird curved thing that you do that, and then you put the horizon, then you put where the sun is, and that's how they used to navigate. These days we just, you know, ask Google to tell us. Lowen Egenfaden, danger of avalanches. Okay, again, Austria sounds good. We've got French, German, and Italian there. Although they don't speak French in Austria, do they? So, let's keep going. Let's see if we can find some more information. Sun and compass only for hemisphere. Okay. Oh well, yeah, no. So, oh, I see. In the yeah, I think Peanut meant in real life as opposed to in the game here. Yeah, in the game you can figure out what hemisphere you're in. Ronach. Ronach rings a bell as well. Let's keep going. Let's keep looking. Inflation. What is this song? I know you guys have already guessed. Feel free to, you know... Well, don't... I guess you feel free to tell us what you guessed. We can't see whether you got it right or not, so... Unterankenthal. Well, look, again, given that we're right back at the... We're a baby streak again, thanks to my, my ancient brain. I am going to see if we can see anything around this corner, and if we can't, I'm just going to try Austria. And if we're wrong, it doesn't really matter. Our streaks are only at 2 anyway. If I was at 170, I might take more care, although we all know that's not true. Why can't I move forward here? Really? This is the end of it? This is the end of it? Alright, okay, let me think this through. So we even had a yellow number plate, so we could have been near Luxembourg. That's French and German and whatnot. But is it this mountainous, though? And then all of the number plates would have been yellow. I don't think it is. I'm going to go Austria. I may be wrong. Don't really care at this point in the streaks. Watched an American guy playing Giga. We were in the middle of the city and saw pride flags, like 3 pride flags, and he said, Argentina has such a gay community. Clicked on Argentina, it was USA, and he was so disgusted. Well, was he disgusted because he was bad thinking, or he was just disgusted because there's gay people in America? Either way, come on, dude, get over it. It was. Pagan got it right, Geo got it right, sweet. Where were we exactly? And then, yeah, of course, oh no, Chaz Rover got it wrong because it puts me in the middle of the ocean. Didn't even have that name that I saw, so yeah, I wouldn't have been able to find it. Yeah, it doesn't seem... I've tried the command. Let me just double check it again. Set streak user number. So what does user mean? It doesn't have any other instructions other than that. Does user mean your username, or does it mean like player number here? Is there a way of... I mean, I guess we can all do clear. But yeah, I want to set you to what, 3 now. Okay, I've cleared my stats, but that doesn't matter. So, set Greek. Have I still got it? Yeah, pagan troglodyte. 3. Nothing happens. Absolutely, and I would expect it to say something back. S-E-T-S-T-R-E-A-K. S-E-T-S-T-R-E-A-K. I'll try just a number next again. Nothing. Nothing. Meanwhile, Streamlabs that's only meant to do this every 15 minutes is doing it every 5 seconds. Anyway, I'll fix that later. Alright, what can we do? What can we do? We can only move on. We just need to know that you're 3 ahead of... You're not really at 6, you're really at 3. I mean, there. That's... We'll just have to remember that. Or you can do... I don't want you to do clear, because then you'll be below all of us. I actually know where this is. I'm pretty sure. I think this is Lyon, France. I have been here. This is where I was christened. Not that I'm religious, but I was christened. How can I prove this? It just looks very familiar. If I keep following this river here, I should find a bunch of Olympic rings. Centre-ville. Oh, maybe not. Le Machine de... This... No! Somewhere else I've been. It's somewhere else I've been. This is not. It has a river exactly like this as well. The Machines de Ile was... Oh my god. It isn't. What? It's Tunisia? No! I fucked you up! Can't be. This must be the embassy of Tunisia. This cannot possibly be Tunisia. Yeah, look, there'll be an elephant on here. It is not. Les Machines de Lille. Oh, it's Turkey, actually. All right, Turkey embassy. Man, they love throwing up fucking... Yeah, sorry, Turkey flag. I suddenly thought, hang on, it's French. Maybe I've got the wrong thing, but, you know, I've talked myself out of it again. Let's go to the Machines de Ile, because I don't know if you've ever been to Nantes. There is... will it show it to us? Don't know that it will. It's over here somewhere, is it? We're actually on an island in the middle of two rivers. Well, I think it's one river, but obviously the river goes around the island. It's over here. Can we get there? There is a giant... Oh, I haven't got it out. There is a giant animatronic elephant that usually comes here. It's the whole size of this building. Hello, Andre. Feel free to get involved. This is not. I know exactly where this is, so we can lock it in. I was wrong about Lyon. I did recognize it. Lyon has a very similar river. We were actually on here. We were down here somewhere, probably there. I mean, it doesn't count where I can't. I would have to actually use the chat thing. For the moment I'm on streaks because I'm pretty new to, well, I've been playing GeoGuessr for maybe 2 months, just sort of on and off, and on stream only about a week. So I'm not great at geography, and the reason but I love virtual tourism. I love looking around the world, and this is just amazing for that. I love games like Euro Truck Simulator and Flight Simulator and all of that. So at the moment I'm kind of just, I either play Battle Royale but not on stream, or here we're doing streaks. Maybe a bit later we'll go back to, on Chat Guesser here, we can do closest one as well, so we could do that. Maybe... Oh wait, maybe I should try the @ I didn't actually try the @ I just tried to put your name in without the @ So you should be 4 now. No. Nothing. McDonald's Islands. I think you can use the... Let's see. There is actually a list of country things here somewhere. It's on their website. Flags available here. I don't know. So McDonald's Island isn't its own country. Let's see. Easter Island isn't its own country either. So well, you'll find one eventually, Andre. Maybe just go the random one until you figure it out. Probably not. All right, chat. I need to slow this roll. So obviously 10 minutes in. Let's just go 30 minutes for YouTube message, and 45 for the VOD. There we go. Don't think Streamlabs is listening to me. All right, Europe. Turkoop. Are these green flags, or are they just something that someone's left out? Oh no, they're part of a balcony. Okay, fair enough. Aruba, that'll work. Dura, well, I don't know Turkish enough, well, assuming it's Turkish. Let's go, he's finally found a flag. He's good to go. Well, if this was Battle Royale, I already would have guessed, but I probably should take it a bit more seriously and actually try to figure out where we are. Well, I'm thinking this is Turkey. I don't know whether... Now that everyone's competing against each other, my chat's not giving me any information about ways of telling where we are, which is probably my own fault, but fair enough. If you're going to leave me to my own devices, I don't blame you after yesterday's debacle. You leave me to my own devices and I click on the wrong country. And destroy a 170... Wait, you actually get the MD there? Wow. Maryland flag. What happened to the... I was heading towards a big mosque. Oh, it's still over there. Okay. Alright, Kayseri. Can I find Kayseri? I don't know it off the top of my head. But let's see. If there's a holiday in there, it must be pretty big, right? Howdy, Avalu. Dur does mean stop. I learned a couple of words from all the Turkish shows my parents watched. There you go. It's right there in the middle. Oh, you're not wrong. It was hiding underneath the giant turkey sign. Alright, well, look. Again, we're under 10, so I'm not going to waste too much time. Oh, definitely. No, I was to be fair. I kind of get focused on chat. I've got other things going on over here. I've got to make sure my frames aren't dropping and all of this. Plus, I'm old, mate. I'm old. You know, give me a bit of a break. Here we go. Hang on. Let's have a quick look around, see if there's anything interesting. I might just see if we can get over to this mosque here. We can't. No, you're right. I understand, Peanut. It's all fun and games. You're not wrong. Yeah, I'm actually blind. You know, just ask everyone else from yesterday. We were on a 170 streak yesterday, and then I went and picked Antwerp as being in the Netherlands. That wasn't me being blind. I had a fucking stroke or something. That's what happens when you get old, you know? This is why I stream on Twitch. I want people to, you know, if you want fast action on Warzone or whatever, fucking Call of Duty, Valorant, yeah, go see what the young people are doing. But here you get to see old people not even able to see a word right in front of their faces. It was the museum of shrooms that got me, and then it's like, oh, that's so awesome. And I was thinking about that, and then what I meant to do was scroll back up and click on somewhere in the Netherlands, but I just forgot a step. Oh, I might have to put that in my my heading, Peanuts. You know, actual blind boomer gets amazing streak in GeoGuessr. Wouldn't that be interesting? Wouldn't that be interesting? You know, have someone describe it to a blind person and have them try and... Oh, well, they wouldn't. That wouldn't help either, would they? There's a thing to be had there somewhere. There's a thing to be had. Alright, well, you guys even get to choose how close you are. So, yeah, Pagan's still going. You're going to have to remember where your streaks are, but... because we can't seem to reset the streaks, which seems a little bit odd. Okay. Yeah, where they can't see it, but yeah, that would be interesting. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm just thinking there's a blind woman that I follow on YouTube who describes how, you know, she does her days and things like that, and I'm like, and she does little challenges like this. So then I'm like, if you're blind, you'd never even know what Turkey looked like. So how could you possibly... I could describe Turkey all I want. You're not going to recognize it because... Yeah, so anyway, I'll think about it. There might be some, you know, interesting way of looking at that. Alright, what's my first guess? Somewhere that doesn't have a new camera. Alright, okay, well that's cool. We've got English and Arabic, so that almost immediately says to me UAE or possibly Jordan, although probably more likely UAE, but oh, it's the pristine private school. None of this dirty shit across the road. This is the pristine private school. Yeah, exactly. And then that's the amazing thing about. That's why I watch these people who are blinded. They've got amazing knowledge about the world that you just wouldn't even realize. Like, yeah, they would know that Turkey is arid and things like that. Doesn't look pristine. I mean, you know, these trees could do with a bit of trimming. They're a little bit scruffy. So, you know, if you're going to call yourself the pristine school, you better keep the things up to snuff, if you want my opinion. Yeah. Let's write to them and say, I think this should be the decent school. Okay, so English again as well. Oh, they're going to the American International School. Okay. Would there be an American International School in Jordan? Alright, you know, there we go. We're at the Emirates College. I don't know that we need much more than that, do we? We're still Leicester. We're only at 5. Well, let's not, you know, waste all our time trying to say we're not in the UAE. Because it looks like the UAE to me. Or in possibly Al Medina? Is that a suburb of somewhere? I'm going to go what we did the other day and say we're probably in Abu Dhabi and not Dubai. But then I don't know exactly why I say. I think Abu Dhabi just looks a little bit older. Dubai's only been built in the last 15 years. Al Savi Beda, that's someone's name. Alright, let's go in. Even smaller area. Well, it doesn't really matter where I click. No, we're in Dubai. Fair enough. We're actually dead smack in the middle of it. There you go. Pagan still got it one right. Andre got it right. Gio got it right. Let's move on. Alright, what's my first guess here? What the fuck is this? Thought it was a frill-necked lizard. A frill-necked lizard, but I think it's just a garbage bag. Dubai. Alright. Here, now the long try to figure out where in, I'm guessing South Africa we are. Oh, well, that makes it easy. N10. Oh, it's not South Africa? Oh, yeah, no, we've decided that, yeah, so these blue ones are actually N roads. Here we go. And we've got Britstown de R. Well, yeah. Could have been Botswana. It could still be Botswana. If I can't find Dar and Bridgetown, although these are very Afrikaner names. This 10 has now gone into another country. Oh, the 10 goes all over the place. Jesus. Dar. There we go. Good enough for me. That'll do. Let's go. Ivalu, well, you know, you'll have to keep track of your own streaks. I'm not keeping track of them in my head, but I think that means Pagan got it right, Gio got it right, Andre got it right, I got it right. Ivalu went Botswana, which, you know, fair enough. I would have, there was that or South Africa to begin with, because it didn't quite look like Australia. Those sort of windmill things, I don't think I've ever seen in Australia like that. Anything to see right here? You got your actual street. N-roads are only in South Africa. Okay. Yeah, what annoys me is that they show up on the South African signs as N50 or whatever in green, but then on the map they're blue, which is pretty rare for usually the road signs match what you see on the ambulanta. What language are you? I don't know. What else have we got here? Medical d'urgence. D'urgenta. Well, you know, I'm going to go Spanish. No, not Spanish. I'm going to go Europe is what I meant to say. Can we read that? Well, I think we can. Does that say RO? Does Romanian have D? It probably does. Fair enough, Ivalu. Yeah. Look, I know I'm a bit slow. Is that your subtle way of saying I go a bit slow? You're not wrong. But also, I'm just looking around as well. I know that's not what you're saying, Ivalu. Yeah, smash it in. Smash it in. Let me make the mistakes. I'm just going to look for one more bit of evidence. Well, my guess is Romania because I'm pretty sure it said RO. Romanian has that Latin language that I don't recognize, and I didn't recognize any of those words except for DE. And of course, ambulanta is ambulance, but let's find out. Let's find out if you're right. Let me just rather get to a town or something. Magazine is also, I guess, Latin because most Latin languages have that as shop. Magazine. Once we get past 10, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna, you know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We're only at 7 anyway. I wasn't wrong. Let's go. Oh, did anyone? No, Halu got it. Andre got it. Everyone got it. Well done. Don't mind me. That doesn't count because I'm on streaks. You did. You did. You got it. You're on 0. Now you're on 1. I wish I could reset this. I wish I could set the streaks to the right thing, but the command doesn't seem to work. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there. I wonder if I have to whisper it to the bot. Let's try that. Hang on. Bear with me. Have a quick guess of where we are. Let me see if I try whispering it to the bot. Flash whisper. Set streak. Pagan. Well, actually, what should you be up to? You should be on 8, right? As well. No, that did nothing. Maybe. Dunno. Alright, let's see. Red houses. So that's like Norway or Sweden or Canada or whatever. I've seen them red houses everywhere. Doesn't look like Europe. Alright, I'm going to guess Canada-ish. Is that a flagpole? It's a flagpole with nothing on it, you useless, non-patriotic scum. Alright. Alright. I mean, we've got a Volvo. That's probably not Canada, actually, then. No. No one's got green number plates, though. Is that a dog? Oh, hey, there's a puppy. What you doing, you puppy? Oh, locked up in a cage. Poor puppy. Just wants to be let loose. Based on everyone being closer. Oh, maybe. Yeah, well, we don't really know. I assume that's still in order of... But yeah, I've hidden the actual streaks until the end so that we don't. Yeah, and again, look, I know I'm going slow, guys, but yeah, I'm not really sure where we are, and B, this is for chat. We're trying to get a long streak, having destroyed our previous one, and by we I mean me. Set that thing to 30 minutes, didn't I? And it's still spamming the chat. Oh well, look, you know, we've got lakes and things. I mean, it looks very Norwegian to me, but then we didn't have green number plates, but they weren't Euro number plates. And you know, a Volvo, I don't think it's unreasonable to say it might be in Canada, but who knows? Who knows? And I don't think it's Canada anymore, that's for sure, but it's just these non-Euro number plates are doing me in. And a Volkswagen, well, you're never a Volkswagen, a Durchvor, we'll never have a Durchvor in America, so I can't go forward. Why can't I go forward? There we go. No green number plates still. Here we go. Give us something useful, please. Greenland, because there's no shipping containers. That's just my theory that they make everything out of them. Hell, I would. Why not? Perfectly good metal and whatever else shipping containers are made out of. Just metal, I guess. There's no wood or anything involved. There we go. So, Pata Senarienti. Oh, we've got the TIEs. You guys told me what that was yesterday, and I probably wasn't listening. Was that Finland? Is Finland not part of the EU? Alright, wait, look. That's enough for me. That's all the evidence I need to say Finland, because you guys told me yesterday that they were TIEs on the streets. Yeah. Is it good enough? And we're less than 10, so if I'm wrong, I don't care. It was. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was close. Not far from the border. Finland is in EU, but they must have joined more recently because none of those cars had EU number plates. None of them. So maybe, you know, maybe they're a little bit slow back here, but everyone flopped. Wow. Well, now we'll know where the streaks are at. Should have waited till I looked around. I don't know, it didn't look like Finland to me at all to begin with, but the TIE thing worked. Yeah, I thought it was Canada for ages, just because the number plates weren't EU and it looked like Sweden or Norway. All right, everyone's starting their streaks again, except for me. I'm currently in the lead. Well, I guess the problem with this theory is if I lose... then yeah, that messes it. Well, it doesn't mess everyone's streaks up, does it? You can, if we start again, then your streaks will continue over. This chat guesser thing, it's 90% of the way there. It just needs a bit more work to integrate properly with the streaks. Kurt Vile and the Violators. Cool band name, dude. Not sure I'd go watch you though. What does this sign over here say? That's, oh, Vegenstinkt for Ginjomorjoring. Alright, so when I see the O thing, I tend to go Norway, but it can be, although they're not EU, but then again, they have EU coloured number plates anyway in Norway. Let's keep looking around. That's just my first guess. Where else has the O with the strike through it? Does... I don't think anyone else does. Can I lose this arrow on the screen? There we go. Phoenix contact! Norway! He's even got a flag on his car. That's nice of you. It annoys me they've got the EU number plates. It really does. We were just in Finland, that's part of the EU, and none of the cars had the number plates. And now we're in Norway, which is not part of the EU. Danish as well. I thought that's why I was looking in Denmark here, but I can't see too... yeah, there's one. There's one. All right. So we could be Denmark, but I think we're Norway, just for the flag on the car. And I forget what else. I saw something else that made me think it was Norway. I don't even remember what. Wait a minute, yeah, the car. So, yeah. If we could find a green number plate again, that would be cool. There's one, that's all we need, it's Norway. Well, you weren't far away, Geo. Oh, is that Geo the number 4? And Ivalu, you... Where did you pick? Where's the 3? Oh, okay, cool. Did look a bit... I thought it was France at first. Yeah, absolutely. But you got... Don't forget, you guys are just basically guessing with very little information. And I'm guessing to try and, you know, get us as a chat, as a community together to an amazing score. Especially now that I've got so much to prove, having destroyed a perfectly good streak yesterday. Not that I'm thinking about it, not that it's on my mind. Alright. My first guess... Holy shite. Is... I have no idea. We're driving on the left and we look like... Oh, is this Malta? Does Malta have big castles like this? I'm gonna head to the big castle, if I can. In English. In English, but if you were to just stare at this, you'd go, this is absolutely not England. So this is usually Malta in that way. It has to be, right? You know, Malta is just, oh, look, we're on a Greek island. Everything's Greek. Everything is European, you know, castles and shit. And then everything's in English, though. And that's just weird to me. Okay, EU number plates. Let's see if we can get any more information. Just to be sure, because we're now on 10. That's just going to be in English, right? Except for... There's probably not going to be... Just be the shop residence, right? Mona residence. Alright, well, is that the name of the town? It does say residents. It doesn't say visitors of the shop. So where would there be this huge castle? Is it the house? Is it a hypogeum? I don't know what a hypogeum is. Could be one of these things. Yeah, it is Tron big town. You're not wrong. Look at that. I mean, it's... Well, I'm gonna go Malta. It is... So where is this? Oh, it's called the Medina Gate. Maybe. Or is it just called St. Paul's? Anyway, an old medieval castle, basically. It was Malta. I forgot to see how everyone went. Sorry, I've moved on. Alright, we've got black car, yellow thing on the roads. I don't know if that means anything. Do we want to go that way or this way? Let's see what's around this hill first. Actually, can we see what's on this sign first? Agros. Balu's already in. He knows what the cars and the colours mean. Chaz, on the other hand, has probably heard it a million times in the chat now, but this kind of stuff doesn't stick in. I need a flag or a... Yeah, alright. This is Route Nationale 19 or 14? 14. I look at those and I see Argentina. I don't know if that's right or not. That's just one of my little rules. Can I find a 14? And we're going east-west. This chat guesser program is a little bit framey. Like the frame rate's not great. I think it's messing up with my computer. But anyway, let's I might have to restart it if it gets any worse. There's a 14. And then it goes down here. Doesn't really go west to east though. It did right at the beginning though. So could we be up here somewhere? I think I'm going to need to look around. This actually worries me. It might be that Route Nationales are a different color. Might be I'm looking for a green 14. That seems, yeah, okay. No. Yeah, white ones are bigger. Alright, let's go see if we can find a sign. Ooh, first place. He picked the right country and possibly got it close as well. I wanted to look at you, truck. Why are you so blurry, truck? Huh? You go too fast. Slow down. You hurt somebody. Oh, that's why. He's got angst. Yeah, angst, truck. Angst. Alright, truck's not helping. Truck's not helping at all. And the road bollard. Yeah, well, that's right. That's why I may be wrong with Argentina, but you know, the color of the car and those little signposts with the Route Nationale say Argentina to me. But I'd like to know where we are on the map though. And also if there's anything interesting to look at, which unfortunately looks like it's not gonna be. We're still heading very west on the 14. How can that be? Oh, we could be up here, I suppose. Not much that's just west to east, though. Maybe it is the green 14. Fuck it. Oh, it was up there. Was right up there. Wow. Oh yeah, look, there's just a little bit of road that's totally west to east. The rest of the 14 basically isn't west to east. We were near Pindapoy and San Jose. Oh wow, the 18,000th San Jose in the world. All right, next, let's go. I'll tell you something we haven't had for a long time, including yesterday's streak. We haven't had much Africa, you know? Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, that kind of stuff. We've been getting a lot of Europe. Alright, driving on the right. Flat as a pancake except for some mountains all the way over there. Are we going to be able to catch up with that car? We're not, of course. We're not driving. What is going on here? This guy overtaking? He is overtaking. Right. He was being a pain. Can we see them while overtaking? No. Alright, Geo. No worries. Well, look, I could be here for hours if I can't figure out where I am. So, you know, you might not miss out on the next one. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Oh, well, there we go. So, alright, just straight up white number plates. So, probably, dunno, probably South America again. Dunno, maybe not. Truck Fidus Transport, that's not helping. I didn't even look at the car. Probably shouldn't look. I should probably turn off the car. We're making it too easy on ourselves. I'll turn off the car when we get a streak of 300 or something. Oh, everything's in English. Okay. 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 South Africa or Botswana, alright. I was actually erring towards Argentina again, but actually now that I've seen English, that's changed my mind. There was a sign there. Can we please... Can I use the arrow keys to go back? There we go. That'll be the... no, there we go. I don't know what that means. Does that mean, again, like the South African roads are N1 to 18, maybe? National... Food on the fire. Do you mean an actual fire, or is that just a turn of phrase? If it's the actual fire, that'd be awesome. Dense fog. Where do they have dense fog? Fog that's not very intelligent. You know, it seems a little bit too much traffic and stuff for Botswana, but dunno. Kronval. Okay. We've got Afrikaans writing. Kroon Plaza, Verki Devlay Plaza. What does that even mean? Can I get over there? I can. There we go. South African National Roads Agency. Botswana confirmed. Kroon Plaza. What's so? These plazas must be toll booths, is what it's saying. And we're in the Free State. Free State's my rugby knowledge should help me here, but it isn't. Do we have a road sign? An actual fire, but it sure is better on an actual fire. Sweet. I come from Australia where you can't light an actual fire without burning half the country down, so, you know, very rare to have fire. No, hang on, back to this sign. I want to see if it's got any kind of road number on it. It doesn't. I forget where Free State is. Isn't it... Let me think about this. Isn't it Port Elizabeth and down here somewhere? Because... What is it? The Cheetahs in the rugby were Free State Cheetahs? Where were they from? No, they were Eastern Cape. Look, it's South Africa anyway. Who cares where we are exactly? Oh, it's up there. It's near Johannesburg. Johannesburg is Free State, is it? Yeah, Peanut, you do actually have to sign up in order to play the full game, but it's pretty worth it. I mean, GeoGuess is pretty amazing. Look, the guys in my chat are pretty good. I'm average at best. I mean, that would, you know, I'm getting better. I'm playing this to get better, and I absolutely love it. But I've always been shithouse at geography, and then it's only later. You know, I'm in my 40s. I've recently taken an interest in it, especially watching GeoGuessr. All right, so Andre was in Botswana. Unfortunately, everyone else went. South Africa, good work, everybody. Let's keep going. We've got a lot to catch up on. Yeah, I forget what the free version. I think the free version only lets you play one match a game or something like that. But it's kind of worth it. There's plenty of game modes. The Battle Royale's pretty fun. I mean, you play against other players. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you do have to pay to get the useful stuff out of this. My guess is going to be Peru. I personally speak Australian, which is a version of English. I'd be rough to call it English. And I live in France, so I speak a bit of French. These other guys are from all over Europe, so they speak English and wherever they're from, I imagine, plus no doubt other languages. I do know that the women of Peru like to have these bowler hats, but I don't know if that's not the case for other countries as well. Does Peru have a thing on its flag? It doesn't. So I don't know. Could be Peru. I don't know if that's a thing you can go by. It looks like Peru. One free game per day. Yeah, unlimited. Yeah, I was drunk one day and I decided I wanted to try GeoGuessr, and like immediately it's like, oh, this free version isn't even worth wasting my time on. All right, here's my fucking credit card, you bastards. You sucked me in. But then, in saying that, I've been playing it non-stop pretty much every day, probably every day, for the last 2 months, so... At first, when Australians said that, I thought it was a joke, then the more I looked... Well, you know, we do speak English, but I shit you not, I've got a great story about this. I went to London a couple of years ago, and I was living in France at the time. So I knew a bit of French. I'm in a shop in South London somewhere, and I'm trying to buy some, I don't know, some beer or whatever I was buying from the shop. Some water, I think it was. I could not understand what the guy was saying behind the counter, the service guy. And he couldn't understand what I was saying. And I was doing my best to speak in very proper English, but not particularly Australian. We both ended up speaking in French. He knew French, I knew French, but our English, we couldn't communicate. Peru. That's the Peruvian flag. and we had the hats. So, you know, the Pig Hagani or something? Can we find where that is? As you know, I am blind, so it's probably right in front of my nose. I don't even know if I've read it properly. Sheila. Yeah, well, you probably know Crikey and Struth and Shrimp on the Barbie. You probably should know that shrimp is not an Australian word. We've never called anything a shrimp ever. That's an American word from an American ad. We call shrimps prawns. Look, I don't know where we are, but I'm thinking we're in Peru. All the way down here. Oh, well, that was just some other name. It wasn't really the name. It turns out, yesterday I was saying push bike, and apparently Australians are the only ones who say, Peanut, if I knew how to ban you from YouTube, I'd ban you. I'm sure you know that Australians do not love Foster's. Foster's is an export beer. We don't sell it in the country. It's piss. We don't fucking drink it. That's what they drink in America. Thank you for the follow, Helper. Welcome. Welcome, program. All right, Andre. Thanks for playing. Well done. Get involved, Helper. Yep. Did that? Oh, okay. It has given you the link. Well done, Chaz Rover bot. Kind of weird to have a bot with my name on it. Kinda. Not really. All right. So there's a number plate there, but it's not particularly European. We're up to 14, chat. You know, or as I like to call it, 184. Because let's just forget what I did yesterday. And, no. It's not true. No, look. I've had Foster's when I was in Sydney during the Olympics in 2000. And then suddenly every pub had Foster's. That was just because of the tourists. Otherwise, you can't find it. It's very rare to find Foster's. I have drunk it in London, and I've drunk it in Sydney during the Olympics. It's a horrible beer. It's really light. It's really, you know, non-alcoholic. Most of our beers are just stupidly alcoholic. It's made for the American market. And the Americans like, what's their big beer? You know, Budweiser is actually a really sort of, it's easy to drink. It's like Heineken. You know, Australians are alcoholics, so we drink a lot of beer, and so something that sort of watery isn't particularly liked. Yeah, so hate Foster's. Hate it. And most Australians do, and to be fair, you can't generally buy it because it is mostly sold overseas. The Foster's factories, wherever they make them, don't make them for Australia. We have more, I guess, local beers. Tooheys and Forex and VB. Although even those, you know, I prefer IPAs to that. Are you being extremely dumb for going to Japan? I wouldn't say it's extremely dumb. It kind of looks like Japan, but I'm more inclined to go like Austria or something. But oh, there we go. We've even got Cyrillic writing. So now I have no idea where we are. Is this some kind of thing of the flags? So mountainous Cyrillic writing starts telling me they're in one of these stupid countries that I don't know, like North Macedonia or Montenegro, and I don't know how you tell the difference between them. Maybe Albania. Oh, it could even be Mongolia, you think? Maybe. Maybe. Let's keep going till we find something more interesting. Oh, the Cyrillic might be a bait. You might not be wrong. Might not be wrong. Maybe it's just the company name. Could be Ukraine. Could be any of these. I don't know how. Look, here we go. Now we've got A with a circle on the top. Which country has that? I have no idea. I heard you actually find glasses in Russian randomly on tree in case you want to have a drink with strangers randomly out of nowhere. Well, then I'm moving to Russia. Although I'm currently in a 2 months hiatus from drinking, just to see if I could do it, which I didn't think I would, but I have. I'm 7 weeks. Next week is 8 weeks, and yeah, we'll see. We'll reassess then. I would kill for some alcohol right now, let me tell you. even after 7 weeks. Like I said, Australians are alcoholics. I'm not seeing A with dots on them anywhere, and yet I have seen A with dots on them. Norway because of the yellow line. Norway has A with dots on them, doesn't it? Don't know. Oh yeah, it does. Really? Could we really be in Norway? I mean, we've got the red houses, but now that we had that Cyrillic satellite. Do they have Cyrillic companies in Norway? And we've got the O with the slight strike through it. And is that dot NO? It looks like NG to me, but and then over here, oh my god. Look, it's Norway, right? Purchased from an Eastern company, I guess. I guess he did. Maybe he's picking up Russian satellites because he's Russian living in Norway and he wants his Russian soap operas. Look, let's go. Oh, these fucking lines, they scare me. They scare me. I go, oh no, I'm not where I am. This chat guesser lines. Alright, so Ivalu got it. Well done, Ivalu. You and I are the only ones, but then again, I had the benefit of taking my time. Never seen them use yellow lines. Okay. Alright, well, chat, we're at 15. That's not bad. Not bad. Not 170, but like I said, I'm not thinking about yesterday at all. Punto de ventas. Well, you guys probably know where Quidad, where the yellow taxis come from, but I don't. I've never seen yellow taxis like this before. Isn't Quidad... Mexico? No, maybe not. I've seen Quidad before, but I can't remember where I've seen it. Quidad's a place, isn't it? Or does that mean airport? Maybe it needs airport or something. Quidad Aeroporto Quidad. Might just mean city or something. Oh, there's Quito, that's true. Is that... No, white number plates. What have we got here? Parada Terminalero. Okay, there we go. That should be enough all we want. That should be enough. Get your guesses in. You were right about Quito. Is Quito how you say... Is Quidad how you say Quito in Quito? Maybe. Did we have this conversation before? Well, we've got an airport tower here. You think you're dead on here? Alright. Well, you don't, you won't know from me, so... I'll wait for anyone else who wants to get a guess in. Alright, help us in there. I do have the timer for that other game. I've found a way of making it much easier for me to use. There we go. Let's start the timer. We're not tired. All right, okay, that's enough. Everyone's had their guesses in. Let's go. Ecuador. Wow, you guys weren't far away. Oh, pretty close. Pretty close. Pagan. Helper was right on top of it. So yeah, okay. We've had this before. Quidad is Quito, I think. Maybe it just means city or something. Oh, sorry, I didn't point it out, but on that poster for the bus thing, it said .ec at the bottom. But that's why I thought it was Ecuador. And then I've had Quidad before, and I don't know, maybe it means something. Look, maybe let me find that out. We're not cheating here. But what does Quidad mean? Dictionary. I think it means city. It just means city. There you go. In Spanish, it just means city. So yeah, that sign was saying city to the airport to the city. It wasn't saying the name of the city. And yeah, a big airport like that, I guess, makes sense that it's the capital, which I think Quito's the. Yeah, no, because we're learning. I'm not trying to cheat and figure out where we are by googling. But you know, if there's stuff to learn in the world, we're not going to turn our back on learning, are we? That would be silly, surely. I don't have a first guess particularly. These red things don't ring. Well, they do ring a bell, but I don't remember where they are. Poland sometimes, maybe. Okay, different story altogether. Why don't I look at the sun more often? Alright. The MR3. Manzana. I don't know these names at all. What is that? Bane? Is that, so are we South Africa, or is this going to be a Lesotho or something? I don't recognize any of these names. Mbane is Eswa. Okay. Oh, you're right. There it is. I was... Montana, though. And then, hang on. I wanted to see what this, what did this... MR3. So, okay. So, when you see MR, this is something I'm learning now. Okay. MR is, Eswatini. There's the MR3, and it's going straight, and we're going northeast. So we must be down here somewhere. And there's a, what did that say? I don't even remember. Mana something. Don't think it was Manzini. Alright. Let's hope we're here. Boom. Boom, it had to be one of these down here. Let's keep going. It said Manzana. Okay, right. So that was just, well, we saw it just to the south of where I was looking. Alright, Spanish. Not that I couldn't have guessed from this dude looking pretty Hispanic. South African, South American. Avenue San Martin. San Marino confirmed. That was a hard initial guess. I mean, we were in the middle of a freeway. Could have been anywhere. I guess if you knew that Eswatini had yellow on the side, but I mean, I don't, so. What do we got on here? Who's being elected for what? Catamasa sigue creciendo. Let's see, where's the sun? Over this way. Sun's in the north. Almost definitely in the north. Okay. That means we're probably in Antwerp. Gabon. Portugal. Interesting guess. Oh, that's something I'm assuming it's Spanish, but... I might be wrong about that. I might be very wrong about that. Nah, Spanish to me. Agencia Oficial de Quinela. El de la Suerte. Don't know if any of those is a town name. Not that any of this Antwerp confirmed. I'm gonna... If I ever become a Twitch affiliate and get emotes, I'm gonna definitely have to have an Antwerp confirmed emote, aren't I? Verdelia e Despensia. Yeah, well, we might be in the Falklands again, or the, what were they, the Mirabayas or whatever? The islands down there. That was crazy. That was really interesting. The town was Rio Grande. We were Rio Grande, where we had, I think this number 3 here is probably called, what is it? Las Malvinas? Las Malvinas, and yeah, we had a Korean flag for whatever. South Korean flag in the middle of it all. Alright, excuse me, who are you? Are you Argentinian? Are you... Who was married to Evita? You know Shay? La Paz. Or is this Uruguay? We've got the black car. I didn't think to look at that, but we're definitely Argentina or Uruguay there. But again, now I don't know how to tell the difference. You'd think by now I'd have some idea. Yagueteria. You know, one time I was in Argentina, there was a shop selling Diego Maradona gear. Alright, I'm concerned if I go that way, I'm going to run out of town. He looks like an Imperial, yeah. La Paz, Bolivia, okay. La Paz is the... Ah, okay. Could be... Did you see La Paz? Did I miss that? I did see that over near the statue. I was looking at something else. What happened to the statue? Wasn't it down here? I've lost the statue. If it does, I don't know what currency it is. I know pesos, that's about it. Oh, the statue's been replaced with this. Right. Well, it probably means the peace or something in Spanish. So yeah, I guess we can't use that. That's the problem with these Spanish countries. You'll go, oh, there's San Jose. Oh, there's San Martin. Oh, there's this. And it's... Yeah. Every one of them has it. Because these saints are very popular. And also, you know, a lot of them are just Spanish names. Like Rio Grande just means big river. So, plenty of places around the place. Yeah, they've all got the same names. None of this is helping. Alright, we're gonna have to... Not helping. Not helping. Flag, please. Put a flag outside your church, for God's sakes. Catamarca. Could be a place, I guess. Not going to find it unless it's the world's largest town. It does look a little bit weird, but I'm pretty sure it's Spanish, because we've had DEs instead of DOs, and we haven't had any AOs and things like that. But what we can say is, I'm not sure. I think it's likely Argentina as well. There was that sign in front of the church was like DA something or other, so that could be, you know, like some word Argentina, some other word, you know. When you see acronyms with A's in them, I start thinking it's probably more likely Argentina than Uruguay, but that's, you know, that's not proof. That's just, that's a hunch at best. You know, I've seen sort of run-down towns like this in Uruguay, but, I mean, I've also seen it in Argentina. Rio Chico, El Banado, Esquiu. Again, none of these are going to help really because they're going to be too small. I don't know exactly where we could be in Argentina if we are. Near Santa Fe, okay. Got another church here. Are we really at the end of the road? We are at the end of the road. Oh wow, okay. Fair enough. Politburo Avienda. Libreria Cotillon, okay. Lou and Anna, that doesn't help. Chickens. They're selling chickens. France confirmed. Chickens are the national animal of France. Well, roosters are. Cocks, obviously. Oh, flag! I think that's an Argentinian flag. Speak Spanish with a French, yeah, I do. I do. Except with a, well, it's probably with an Australian French accent. I don't think it is. It could be. Where else has a blue flag? Oh, Argentina is that way. I thought it was this way, actually, but... Municipalidad. I mean... Wait, cop car. Oh, why can't we go down this street? No! Cop cars are usually quite useful. And police stations as well. Oh, that's the beginning of it. Fictinas publicas, or whatever a fictinas is. Maybe the Philippines? No, I don't think it's a Philippine. We're in the southern hemisphere. I don't disagree that the Spanish looks a bit weird, but it doesn't look like what's the word I'm looking for? Portuguese. But alright, anyway. I think we're done with this. We've seen everything we can in this town. Oh, here's the statue. Right. Yeah, and that's just it. I don't. They're Spanish all over the continent there, but a lot of them are quite different. There's some almost pidgin Spanish, I guess. Just different ways of saying things. So, and it probably means we're, you know, quite a bit to the south. Then, if the language looks a bit weirder, that's not helping either. Oh, we've got a Sion. That's Spanish rather than. Yeah. Almost certainly Spanish. It's just where though? What are we, 17th Street? Are we willing to just go, fuck it, it's Argentina? Right, there you go. So it's definitely, you're not recognizing it as Spanish, quite different then. I don't speak any Spanish, so I can't, I'm only looking for DEs and things and Sions. Not really telling us where we are, not really putting a, you know, like a URL or anything on there, not being very helpful to us in the slightest. Can we go find a big road or something that's got big signs on it? I'm not liking our chances. Here's another little shop. Calidad again. Did we have Calidad before? Is that maybe a one of the areas? You know, the provinces maybe? Or maybe it just means town or something like we had before. Wasn't that actually, that's what we had in, look, you know, I don't think it's Uruguay. I don't know why, just that we had that flag that was pretty much the Argentinian flag, although it was a bit in a spot where you couldn't quite tell, but it was the right colors-ish. Even though the top of it looked very, very dark blue, but perhaps the bottom had just been in the sun a bit longer or something. Maybe there was a tree that was giving the top half of the flag some shade. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't an Argentinian flag at all. I think the problem here is if we keep going, look, if we're up at 170, oh, here we go, there's a sign. Well, that's... St. Ana de la Paz, Frias, and Requio. Alright, if we can just... I don't think we'll find any of those again. There's no distances, so it's probably just tiny little towns. God knows where. The weird section of land there, yeah. Well, all of this is Patagonia, right? Which they share, so there's some weird things going on between Argentina and Chile. I don't know what the story there is. I haven't looked it up. Even although I did look up what Patagonia, why it wasn't a country, but I don't remember it telling me why. I guess there's just not anything worth fighting over there. Yeah, definitely. Let us know what you find, if you find anything. You know, obviously this is an island and these are all islands down here as well that they all call the Islas Malvinas, but then Britain took over this part. So the Argentinians call all of this the Islas Malvinas and the English own the Falklands over there. So you found a La Paz in Argentina as well? Yep, I'm sure there is. Again, doesn't Paz just mean peace maybe? So they're probably, you know, we had Santa de Maria or whatever del Paz. It's not anything useful. Okay, cool. All right, well, I've still got Argentina selected down here. We're only at 17. We're not losing a huge streak without knowing exactly where we are. So let's try it. Oh, all the way up there. I wasn't even going to bother looking up that way. Oh yeah, this free us. Wow, we were just in the middle of nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Awesome. 18. Sorry, I didn't look to see who got it and who didn't. My bad. My bad. I'll do that better next time. Let's move on. Camping and caravans prohibited. Ballast, robe, and something anglers. Euro number plate. Another Euro number plate. Alright, well, my first guess is going to be Ireland, but only because there's English and Euro number plates, but I don't know if that's the case. Stop. Why you so bad with your fucking camera? What does it say? Something Barlow. Welcome to Bushroff Bay or something? Okay, it's just a bay to the west. Now, if we are in Ireland, it would have to be... Oh, well, God, there's plenty of bays that face west. It can be Ireland if it's got the European number plates. This guy got a... Oh no, some kind of rabbit. UK doesn't have European number plates. They don't like the EU, and now they're not part of the EU at all. But yeah, we oh well, hang on. Yeah, if we've got these rock formations, it's Ireland. These hedgerows or whatever that are made of rocks, that's always Ireland apparently. That's something I learned in another thing. But we've got English. We've got Euro number plates, so it can't be UK. There's some other way of telling it's Ireland with the road markings, I believe. Stop sign telling people to stop driving into a lake. I'm driving a lake. There's a few options as to why. Again, your Greenlander mind doesn't understand how stupid people can be. It's you know, people sitting there texting. It's like, oh, stop sign. I better stop. I guess. Otherwise, you know, yeah. And yeah, I guess they sue. I guess they sue sometimes. You know, it's like, oh, you didn't tell me I had to stop, and so I just drove into the lake. You know, I'm blaming the council for that. I think I've had enough. Look, I don't know. Can we find where it was? Got to be careful not to click somewhere stupid. Can't see any something bays. The name of the bay might not be the name of the town. Can I even see bay names if I zoom in? Not really. Let's go Ireland. Oh, wow. It was on a lake. There we go. No names whatsoever. Laws are stupid. You're not wrong there. 19 chat. Well done. Well done. We'll be back up at 170 before we know it. Alright, well this is the exact what we were just talking about. Well, actually no, I wasn't talking about. So the UK has yellow number plates on the back. This is English. Sky Sports is all over the world, but comes from England, so that's possibly a clue. Demolition National. Kinda looks like south of England. Oh, actually the north, is it? Wow. Already can't go forward. Alright. We might be stuck here. There we go. We'll go this way. Just to make sure we can... Let's see if we can figure out where we are. Riviere Towens? We've got pounds. That really pretty much settles it. What the fuck was that? Gone. It was just in that one photo. Oh, there it is. It's a cat! A cat! What's this cat doing here? Get out of it, you cat! What a beautiful cat that is. I love all animals, but I love cats the most. I grew up with cats. I like seeing an animal on all of this. Okay. I thought if you saw yellow markings that was Ireland, but anyway. No cats? Good. I mean, it's, you know, you don't want cats on an island that hasn't had cats before. I think those are British phone numbers as well. I watch enough British television to know that these 018 blah 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 goes on forever numbers. I don't think it can be Ireland. I did think someone told me once that Ireland had the yellow lines, but as opposed to the UK, but that's obviously not true. All of these cars are UK cars. Huskies, yeah, well Huskies are from up that way, aren't they? Whenever I see someone in Australia with a husky, I feel really sorry for the poor dog because huskies don't like hot. They like cold. And Australia's way too hot. But anyway, people do that anyway. It is Riviere Towens. Chalets, but it's not the name of the... there's a .co.uk, that helps. Alright. How far north could we possibly be then? I don't know, over here somewhere. Holy shit. We were down here. Oh well, that's another spot that the water's in the north. You've got your own Greenland dogs. That rings a bell actually. Own breed of dog that came here from Siberia with the color. But they're sort of like huskies, aren't they? Do they look like huskies or are they just completely different? All right, next guess, everybody. Crispy hot dog at KFC. America confirmed. Alright, you'd think I would know this already, but I don't. I'm not quite recognizing the writing. The UK, the KFC sign's not helping, obviously. There we go. Michael Flatley's visiting. He's Lord of the Dance. He's doing the river dance, but where is he doing it? It doesn't actually say. It's at the something RNL Romaine. Okay. Roman something. So we could be... This looks so... France or Berlin. Oh, really? Turkey maybe, but possibly not. Doesn't really look like Turkish writing. Maybe it does. No. No, I know what writing it looks like, and that actually had a URL as well, which has told me what it is. It's, yeah, I wonder where this is. Didn't realize. Romania had to, so is this Belgrade? Not Belgrade, Bucharest is what I'm trying to say. My brain, my brain. I'm just gonna go for it. Gonna go for it. You gotta be fast around here. It was Bucharest. In the old town. In the Jewish neighborhood. With a huge shopping center. Wow. Yes, you were miles away, Ivalu. Miles away. Perhaps even 1 mile. Grab some water here. Yeah, the English threw me off, and the, you know, just the sort of Eastern European style buildings. It looked very much like Paris or Berlin Or Rome, but then, you know, that's just it. So the Romanians are ex-Romans as well. Not quite sure if we can rely on the sun. Let's try and get a good look of which side of the road we're on. Car is completely blurred. Yep, we're driving on the left. It doesn't look like Australia to me. Or New Zealand. So that means it's South Africa or Eswatini or Lesotho. As always. Oh. Oh, that. I guess it's possible the South Africans have the same emergency number as the Australians, but I have never seen this brand in Australia before. Oh, what have I clicked on there? There we go. Where's that got to go? Down here somewhere. There we go. Just trying to move the map game. Could this actually be I've never seen progress in my life. Down here, 000 is the Australian emergency number. But I don't know what the South African, I mean, my first guess was Aussie. That's why I was looking at the sun, because of these kind of hills. You can call them that. And although these trees don't look particularly Australian. Alright, well, that's interesting. Alright, let's go this way for a bit. I just want to know where we are, if it is Australia. What the hell? We've got horses and shit. We've got koalas next 20 kilometers. Alright, I'm going to see how long this road goes for. Well, no, I'm going to give it a little bit, and if I can't then figure out where we are, because we're in the middle of the outback, that's for sure. I don't think we're close to a city or anything. Yeah, you got to watch out for those drop bears. They're much bigger than koalas, so we don't even bother with signs for the drop bears, because if you're looking at a sign for a drop bear, it's already too late. It's already too late. You're done for. You're going to have to cover yourself in 4X or Fosters if you can find some. That's an Australian sign. Overtaking lane 5 kilometers ahead. Alright, that means we're in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. I'm going to guess we were outback Victoria. Yeah, not far. I went over here somewhere, but we were here. Near Bonnedu Hotel Motel. Okay. Alright, Pagan got it. Ivalu didn't know my home country, but that's fair enough. I don't know his. And yeah, I probably jinxed it by saying it was not Australia when I first looked at it. But it was. That I've never seen that brand of truck before, of petrol. Yeah, they don't look too dissimilar. 22, chat. Alright. What do we got? Yellow number plates, possibly EU as well though. Yep. So Netherlands or Luxembourg. Probably Netherlands. Probably Netherlands, but let's have a bit more of a look around just to make sure. Top to onland, de Ranga. Do Oermanhoven. Very Dutch, if you ask me, but then I would be the wrong person to ask, because I don't speak Dutch. At all. Can we get some kind of an idea of where we might be, though? De Ranga, welcome. These signs aren't going to help, are they? They're just not going to help. They just don't look very helpful. I mean, Ivalu, you know. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. If you feel honor bound to put in what your original guess is. I haven't put it in yet because I'm not 100% certain. And Flangenberg, I mean, there's no way I'm going to find. Now, the problem with the Netherlands is I pretty much always go to Antwerp and press Antwerp. So we've got to be careful here. Watch this be Belgian or something. Watch this be Belgian. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can find a bigger road before we make that mistake. It would only be fitting that I would lose another streak on getting it wrong between Antwerp and... absolutely. You're not wrong. One of them should colonize the other and make it easier. In fact, one world. One world, one people. Let's just go one world. That would make the country streaks pretty fucking easy, you know? We'll just have Mars and Earth, and you have to guess whether you're on Mars or you're on Earth. I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. I mean, it definitely looks like Holland buildings as well, doesn't it? I don't think Luxembourg... It looks more like, you know, Germany, doesn't it? Yeah, then I can't pick the wrong place, but I'm thinking of everyone. I'm thinking of all of the GeoGuessr community here. That we could make life so much easier. You know, Battle Royale would be a beautiful little love-in where everyone just clicks on the screen and says, ah, planet Earth. Okay, I'm not going to find this place, so I've got Netherlands selected. It was down here somewhere. Awesome, awesome. Guys, I've been sitting for nearly 2 hours now, and my ass is killing me, so I'm going to very quickly get up and walk around, and I will be back. I suggest you do the same, although most of you have gotten up before and had dinner and whatnot, making me hungry. Yeah, bastards. I'll be back in 2 minutes at most. Alright, we're back. Wow, you guys got your guesses in before I even went to the intermission screen. I realized the intermission screen does not have the game in the background. I'll need to fix that. I mean... Okay. I don't know where we are. If I had to guess, again, it wouldn't be Australia. That's not an Australian sign. Doesn't look like New Zealand. So we're probably fucking Botswana or something. You know, not many hills or anything. So South Africa or Botswana. I know Lesotho is more hilly or mountainous, but I don't know that they'd have big long roads like this. It's a pretty small country. Well, I could be wrong. Wait a minute. Are we driving on the left? We are. Okay, I thought we were driving on the right for a second there. That would have put a cat amongst the pigeons. This truck is being an arsehole and has got nothing of anything whatsoever to give us a clue. What an absolute git. Alright, here we go. Can't read it. Can we at least... It's an R386 maybe? Maybe? Does that refer to anything? I know the South Africans have R. Alright, 388. They do go up that high. Alright, so we're possibly South Africa. 384. You think there was 386? It would be somewhere between these. 387. Pity we can't see where it's going. 369. I mean, okay. Given we're only at 25, 23, I mean, is it worth trying to find the end of this road and make sure? Or do you think we can go... We've seen an R386 that tends to suggest South Africa. Here we go. Here's a sign. It's going to have the ends on it, maybe. No. R325 to Kathu and Postmasburg. Unfortunately, these R's are pretty small, so we're probably not going to find this place. You're not wrong about middle of fucking nowhere, that's for sure. Later today, I'm going to go out to the sheet and do glacier diving. I think after leaving Greenway, that's what you're going to miss the most. What's glacier diving? That's some kind of fishing or something, or you're just jumping off a glacier. Sounds awesome. Can we find an R325? I'm just going to guess South Africa. Why not? It was all the way up there. Green R's. Oh, wow. It's a long one. All right. Let's keep going. Let's try to get to 25, maybe. It's like cave exploring, but glaciers. There are ice caves and stuff. Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Okay. What do we got? Oh, I thought that was a sign. It's not a sign. Not even remotely a sign. Alright, we've got Cyrillic. Is that actually Greek? I think that's Greek. Rock caves seem less appealing to me than glaciers. Rock caves? Yeah, my issue... Oh, there we go. What is that? HO? BO? I don't recognize the flag, so it's probably one of these ones I don't really know. Is it BG? Bulgaria? BO? BG? Is that a G? Looks like HO. It looks like BG from this distance, but when I zoomed in, it looked like HO. Alright, so Bulgaria, does it have... Oh yeah, it has this Cyrillic that looks more like Greek than Russian, but again, I can't really tell them apart. Can we get an idea of where we are, though? The flag looked like Bulgaria, yeah. The horizontal flags I'm not that great with. I'm not great with any flags, but I'm especially not great with that one. But I do know that Bulgaria, there's a BG as well. Bulgaria has one of those flags, so that's why I clicked on it to see if that was a similar flag, but yeah, lucky able to see the side of the number plate for once. It comes so rarely. Hotel Cochiche, maybe that's where we are? Is there a Cochiche somewhere? Yellow and blue building is cool. I didn't see a yellow and blue. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, well, not bad. It looks like a resort town, a resort place where there's probably some water here somewhere. I don't know. Maybe not. Does that give us an idea? Maybe we're over here somewhere? Usually you see these sort of colourful ones towards the beaches and things in along the Mediterranean and whatnot. But this as well, again, with a hotel, obviously it's a tourist place. Bulgarian flag again. I'm losing my voice. Here we go. Nice. That was 25. Guys, I'm not kidding about my voice. I think we're going to leave it there, actually. Unless you want... Do you want to play a quick game of, I don't know, closest one as well? Only got gold on Greenland so far. Excellent. Excellent. I've only got gold on Australia, and I've only tried 2. I've tried Greenland and Australia. And I definitely didn't get gold on Greenland. Let's see what's coming up to us next time, but... yeah, alright, well, let's do a famous places and then maybe something else. I don't know, something that, well, will challenge you guys. Everything will challenge me, but, half a Europe in gold. Well done, well done. Yeah, that's something I'll probably want to do eventually, you know, because I do like these little gold, things, you know. I'm still not, I think you have to get to level 30 on Battle Royale. NA first in Canada, yeah. Alright, well, let's do famous places. So let's fire that up. Do we want no move, pan, no zoom? Or do you want maybe just no move and I'll move around so that we can look around? You let me know. Let me know. Because there was just a couple of ones yesterday where... I mean, we were looking at the corner of a building or something, but... No, let's just go. Let's go the full super hard one. We'll do one game of that, and let's get your all of that back on so that we know where people are at. Okay, all right. Well, we'll do this one. We'll do no panning, no zoomings, and we'll do another one of where we can move around, so in case we can see the famous things. We need our clock, I guess. There we go. Let's get the timer going. Reset start. Well, he knows where it is. I don't. Much. Know where it is. I mean, I know what country it is, and I assume it's in that main part of that country, but I don't know. I don't know it. I've never been to it, and I don't really... Alright, everyone's guessed. So, where am I going to guess? Somewhere useless. It's Antwerp, for sure. I don't know. I don't know what this could be. I don't think it's the main Colosseum. 5 meters. Didn't even notice that. Well done. I don't know what else would look this way. Well, I'm going to have to go to the main Colosseum, even though it's not... Oh, it was. It was just over the other side there. Didn't realize it was set into the ground there like that. Well done. Well done. Damn, I missed by 1 point. We could have all been tied. I should have thought more about it then, but I didn't. Okay. It's a tricky one. For me, at least. Up the clock. Got a homeless dude. Again, I feel like this might be one that would be useful if we could pan around. It would. I'm not sure that this is the main part of the thing. Doesn't look like it, anyway. Get your guesses in. Ladies and gentlemen. Well, just gentlemen. Nice. Not far for Ivalu. I'm not sure what exactly this is. It could be... What am I looking for here? Trying to get my bearings here. So if that's the Eiffel Tower there, I don't quite know where this thing is, to be honest. You just placed it. I think it could be one of two things. One, it could be a thing I can't find right now. You'd think I'd be able to. There is what I'm looking for. I like to tee off, and then if I follow it down here to here, which street is it that has the Opera House? Then again, I don't think that's that. I think we're actually somewhere else. Why can't I find what I'm looking for here? I only lived in Paris for 6 months. I only walked the thing over and over and over again. Oh wait, yeah, no, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. I can't see the building. Doesn't matter. Look, I'm just gonna have to guess because it's not this one. I thought there was a building off one of these streets here. Oh, that one, maybe. Anyway, we'll put there. I don't think that's it, but holy shit. Nowhere near it. It's actually in Toulouse. There we go. You knew where it was, Ivalu. Could have sworn that was in Paris. There you go. It looked very much like the, well, there's a building that I couldn't find it anyway. You know too much, Ivalu. You know too much. Alright, next one. Again, it looks very familiar to me, but I wouldn't know how to find it, or even what it's called, to be honest. 97 minutes for Pagan. "30 seconds to go." Oh, just pips him. Just pips him. Alright, well, look, I'm guessing it's the Acropolis in Athens, but I don't know where it is. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it looks like. Oh, well, that might help. But I really don't know. Oh, I can't move it to where I need to see it. So I guess if we're looking, I don't know which way is even the front of it. Are we down here somewhere? 26 meters. Nice. Nice. Well, look, I'll take it. I'll take the little, how have none of us got, how do I only get 499 points though? Hey old, how you doing, mates? That is weird. That is weird. What happened? Are you asking about the streak? You probably don't. Well, what are we up to? We're up to 25 on the streak? We're never. What streak? What streak that I? Yeah. I guess we're looking at something extremely exciting behind us. I definitely can't turn it around. Yeah, look, we were in Netherlands and I was getting tired. It was 170. We got to 170. Next one, so for 171, we're in the Netherlands. We knew where we were. I knew where we were. It wasn't just chat that figured it out. And there was a car next to me that said Antwerp. And for some reason, I go onto the map and I look up Antwerp thinking, I just want to have a look at Antwerp. I know that's not where we are. And then I just brain farted. I then thought, what am I doing? I saw a sign for like the museum of something that I thought said the Museum of Mushrooms. Made a joke about that. And while I was distracted, I pressed click and guess. Antwerp's in Belgium. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't start the clock. Anyway, we'll just assume that the clock's nearly there. So, Alt, I fucked it up. I fucked up our streak. So... yeah, it is a bit, but that's part of the fun, you know. I guess people who've done this a lot, Ivalu. Nah, it's all right, Alt. I'm not concerned about it. You know, this is, you know, I'm Buddhist. Well, I'm not a practicing Buddhist, but I like Buddhism. I was a Buddhist monk for a week 20 years ago. You know, it was just a number, and I'd rather lose by being an idiot than lose by being like something like this, where you just don't know where you are. 260, fuck yeah, Salt. Well, we'll catch up to you again eventually. Just, you know, we've got to sack the guy who presses the button. Let's see, what would I think this is? I've no idea. There's a river over here. These are sort of pine trees. I mean, we somewhere... I don't know. Niagara Falls or something. I don't know. What are we looking at? Just don't know. I don't even know where Niagara Falls are. They're somewhere here somewhere, aren't they? I honestly have no idea where Niagara Falls are. Fuck it, I don't care. Let's see, I just have to beat... well, I don't know what I have to beat. Oh, it was America. It was Yellowstone. Definitely looked like America. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hey, we all, you know, we all had a good guess. I mean, that's even a good guess for the, you know, on the same latitude between New York and Canada. So down here somewhere, one of these areas, like here maybe. No idea. Never been there. Never set foot in America. Don't really know my American geography. I know the rest of the world better, but no points for me. Yeah, here's another one where, well, you know, I guess. If you know what that building is, you know what it is. I don't. Oh, keep forgetting to start the clock. There we go. Clock started. $260, Alt. Doing great. Doing amazing. Not bad, not bad. You can do better than me, because I have no idea. Alright, everyone's guessed, unless, or, you know, Alt. Don't know if you're playing. The weird thing is, I feel like I've seen, you know, this building looks familiar. I don't think from something I've seen, but maybe from a movie or something? I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually gonna go... fuck, I don't know. Because I really don't know. I feel like it could be anywhere here. Let's just sort of bang, right in the middle. Fucking Madrid? Fucking Madrid? Alright, there you go. What was it? It was the Real Monasterio de San Lorenzo de El Escorial. Alright. Summary. Pagan's the winner. Not bad. Pretty close though. 17,977. Ivalu 17,258. Even I wasn't that far away. I was going to go Toulouse, but thought Paris was more likely. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, it looked It was just the big mountain in the background I knew couldn't be Paris. It looked like a Paris building, but it didn't, you know. Don't want the same map. Let's do one more famous places, but this time we're going to move around because... But no... no zoom, no pan. Well, we just want no move, right? Oh, just so that we can spin around. I mean, zooming's not going to help with a famous place anyway, so... Reset our clock. Let's try this where we can at least see what we're looking at. Well, this... Do I need to move this one around? Tell me. You tell me. I don't. I don't. I know where this is. I've been there. But if you want me to, I will. Hang on, I haven't started the clock. There we go. It does look like Hogwarts. There's no doubt about that. At least I think I know where this is. All right, let's move around. Let's move around. I could mention a game it's in, but that would be giving it away. Oh, wait. I don't know where this is. This is not where I thought it was at all. Oh, fuck. But I've been here, though, haven't I? I've seen this place. No, I take it all back. I don't know where this is. Well, I do recognize it, but it's not the thing I thought it was. Not the thing I thought it was. Fuck. You're probably right about it being France, though. Can we zoom in on anything? Can't really see. Honestly, why did I think... Fuck, I thought I knew where it was, but it isn't. It isn't. There's no way that's what's going on in the background here is where I thought it was. Let's see these kitties. Can we get an idea of where they're from? These light pods look French. Oh, not far, not far. Not bad. Not too bad. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Well, look, I'm going to admit, I don't actually know where this is. Initially, this looked like the entrance to the Tower of London, but, you know, that's why I thought the Hogsworth idea was a thing, but it's not. You know, this ain't fucking London. But again, I feel like I've been to something very similar to this. Yeah, all right. Yeah, like in the UK. Where was I over here where I went to a castle that was very similar to this one? Was it... Did Nantes have its own castle? I think it did. It's not. It's a castle. It's a castle. It looks quite similar to this. It's got a moat. And there's, yeah, well, there's a keep in the middle where the royal jewels are. But yeah, for years, until I went there, I thought it was one of those bridges, the Tower of London, like the big, but that's London Bridge. It is the Castle of London, no doubt about that. London Bridge is, you know, Tower Bridge is the one that's next to it that everyone thinks is called London Bridge, but it's called Tower Bridge. Was it Nantes that had a castle in it? Here we are, Chateau de Duc de Bretagne. It does look a little bit similar, but I don't think it's the right one. It wasn't. It was... I've been there. I've been there! That's why I thought I'd been there, fuck! It's Carcassonne. If you ever can, go visit Carcassonne. Here's the problem. When I was there, it was pissing down. Fucking pissing down. It was... the wind was coming in sideways and it was raining. Everyone's like, oh, what a pity. It's such a beautiful place. I'm going, it's better that way. It's better that way. Well, Ivalu, you weren't far. Where did you pick? You went Toulouse again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that wasn't a... That's not a good angle for the castle. Usually... If you've seen any, you know, movie like Prince of Thieves, where they've got these these medieval castles, they almost always film it at Carcassonne because it looks like a fairy tale castle. Anyway, that's why I recognized it, but I couldn't figure out where we were. Here we go. You guys know where this is, but I don't remember where this is. I saw where you put it yesterday, but I've already forgotten. Already forgotten. Not much to look at if we spin around. We were looking right at it when we started. Didn't start the clock. There we go. Started the clock. $179 meters, not bad, not bad. I'll do another spin around in case Ivalu's trying to figure out exactly where he is. Alright, there we go, everyone's guessed. Now, can I have any chance of remembering where you clicked yesterday? It was somewhere up here, wasn't it? I really don't know. I've already, yeah, I can't remember, and it doesn't show up until you zoom right in, right? So I'm just gonna have to, I've got 40 seconds. I thought you were up here somewhere, but I didn't pay any attention to it, and I really don't know because I've never been there and I don't know that much about it. I just know what it looks like. There it is. There it is. Alright, we're facing northeast, and that's west to that thing there. Don't know which temple is which. Assume this is the main temple because it's got the name of it. Although there's no pool around it, so where could we be? How much time have I got? I've run out of time. I'm just going to go here then. How close were we all? Ivalu was a little bit far off. Pagan was not far at all. Yeah, I want to give everyone a beautiful place, doesn't it? Looks amazing. All right, next one. Yeah, when I zoomed around, I didn't see any water either, so what have I clicked on here? All right, let's have a zoom around. Okay, okay. Good thing I asked a question earlier, right? We've got the Sheraton, we've got the whatever the fuck that is. Crown Plaza. Ah, Melbourne confirmed. And soon to be Sydney's gonna have a Crown Plaza. There you go, you're already there. You already knew where we were without even having to look. I didn't start the clock. You know what? Here's what we should do. We should just, I don't know what we should do with the clock. No idea? Okay. Okay, well then I won't give any more hints because I don't actually know, but it's, I assume, something I was talking about 10 minutes ago. Pagans, ooh, 900 meters. 900 meters. I mean, this doesn't look like what I envision in my head as those waterfalls, but I assume it is, although I don't know if it is. I could be completely wrong. Could be waterfalls somewhere else. Could be Victoria Falls. I don't fucking know. But I'm going to guess American side of that. That gives me a hint. Oh, I thought this guy was wearing a NASA shirt. That would have been interesting. All right, Ivalu, you've got 15 seconds. There it is. So, we just discussed this, and I didn't really pay much attention. It was in New York. There's it feed into Lake Ontario? Is it here? I should have paid more attention. Where would these falls be? Hi Sujal, how's it going? I honestly don't know where they are, so we could spend all day looking, I guess, or I could just admit to my absolute defeat. I thought they were here somewhere, but hey, I must be wrong. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wasn't quite where I was expecting it to be in terms of geography. So, we've got buildings on the left. And we're on a thing over the river, which is probably this thing, I would think. And if you said you went this side, which is exactly the side I would have picked. I don't know. I'm going to go here. Nowhere near it. Oh, it's down here? What? They're on this bridge here. Okay, maybe they're not. Maybe it's just a little out-jutting out there. All right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Thank you, Sujar. I moved, did I? It did start on the bridge. I didn't move. I can't move. It's got no moving. Definitely, it was definitely this bridge. But, I mean, maybe not. Maybe this, Can I click on this and actually see it? Oh, it's going to open up over here, are we? Oh no, it is this thing. So I'm just looking at it again. It's not actually a bridge. Oh, you could see the bridge. Yeah, alright. I should have looked more carefully at that. So yeah, this just seems to be like an outlook over the river, and then yeah, there was a bridge in the background. I would have thought we were on that bridge though. Anyway, we weren't. Alright, yeah. This one's going to be tricky. Do I need to turn around? Let's turn around to the more interesting thing. Let's pick this one. Let's see if you recognize that. I think, don't most people say what was the falls I mentioned before that are in Africa? My brain. This is why I shouldn't go more than 2 hours. My brain is falling apart. Livingston Falls or something like that. Anyway. Alright. Oh, 5 meters. Alright. He's got it within 5 meters. I shouldn't have turned around. I've given you the clue as to which direction we were facing. Anyway. You would have been able to guess if you can figure it, if you've seen it from down there as well. Definitely somewhere I've been. I didn't start the clock because I figured most people would have guessed by now. Plus, I forgot to start the clock. This is an old picture. They rounded up all of these African dudes selling things, and they all got disappeared. Right, yeah. Well, you know. This is another famous landmark, and, you know, it tells you which way. This is obviously the river, so that's going to help. And if you really squint there, you can see the building at the end of the Champ de Mars, which is on the other side. I don't know. Racism. Ivalu. I mean, okay, they were robbing people as well quite often, but not really, you know. They were just doing a bit of a... Oh, you've picked... I didn't even notice you'd picked. My bad. We could have done this, been done with it by now. 3 meters Ivalu just pipped... Alright, let's see if I can get any closer. I can cheat because I can move around. Let's see, we're right on that statue on the river. So, probably here. It's just racism, though. I mean, you know. And that was nowhere near it. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. We're on the edge of the river there. You could actually see the river. Where you two picked, you can't see the river. I want to fucking recount. I demand a recount. Alright, I will start the clock on this one. And I'll start looking around for everyone. Didn't we already have this one? We already had this one, right? Yeah, but Ivalu, the problem is if it was some white dudes selling little fucking Eiffel Towers and also pickpocketing on the side, nothing would be done. But because they're Africans, suddenly the cops want to round them all up and disappear them. I don't even know what's happened to them all, you know? Well, it is in France. The French are pretty racist. No, but you know, France has been attacked multiple times recently by extremists and terrorists. So yeah, there are just cops everywhere, and army and people with guns and machine guns. Something you probably haven't seen in Greenland. It's fucking scary. You know, even here, I live in a little town on the south, on the Mediterranean Sea. We have a market here every Wednesday. It's a famous little market. And not every time, but quite often, you'll have fucking army dudes with AK-47s just wandering around. You know, they're not even pointing them down. They're just having them strapped over their shoulder. The guns are pointing at civilians, and it's like, wow. All right, time's up. Time's up. You've got until I actually select. Now where is it? Okay, so we're sort of far from that. Maybe here. Well, I mean, you know, to me the terrorists have won if the army are terrorizing their own people. That's insane. Insane. You do. What the fuck is a bunch of guys with machine guns going to do if someone decides to bomb the market? It's just nonsense. Anyway, let's not get into politics. Maybe there. Yeah, no, it looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Well, I don't know. Have you ever had a gun in your face, mate? It's not fun. You're just trying to, you know, go to the market and there's a guy with his guns hanging loose with no rifle safety. It's for optics, mate. It's for optics. It's just so that people look, it looks like the government's doing something about it all. Boom. All right, let's go. How'd we do? Ivalu without a guess at the end there. Thank you. It's an actual win for the streamer by like 200 points. Pagan, GG's, mate. Well, my brain's turning to mush, and we're treading into dangerous rant territory here. That's St. Paul's, St. Peter's, whatever in the Vatican. Let me see. I should have put my rant. There's my rant sign. I'm ranting. The end is nigh. Get rid of that. All right. Well, thank you all. Thank you all for playing. Well done, everyone. We're back on the streak. What are we up? 25, 23, I think we are. What are we up to? Let's find out. We're at 25. We'll keep going. We need to get back to 170, and then we push on. We need to beat Alt, who's at like 260. We need to beat a couple of other streamers I watch, which are in the 300, 400s. And then the sky is the limit. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know you had guns. There you go. Well, that's why you don't have crime, if everyone's got guns. I come from Australia. We don't have guns. We don't, you know, it's shocking to me to see people with automatic weapons walking down the street. That's just crazy. Shotguns, you know, for bears, no problem. Yeah, no, farmers. I've had farmer friends, and they've got rifles, and they don't need fully automatic weapons to kill polar bears and kangaroos. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for lurking. Thank you all for existing. I love you all. Catch you next time. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, same game. Let's go. Let's get our streak up. Au revoir. Goodbye.